Yes.
Hey.
Joss Whedon.
Hey, we are Chaos Punch Productions. Dr. Chaos here. Nobody 55 over there. Gonna be talking about how bad Joss Whedon is. Okay.
Well, let's see. Joss Whedon first came on the scene with, what was it, Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Or was it Firefly?
It was Buffy.
And having watched some of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Joss Whedon really likes making girls the toughest things around.
Yeah, I'm fine with all feminism and whatnot. I'm fine with powerful women. But I don't like it when they're literally just the top of the top all the damn time. I'm not saying I like it when men are top of the top either. But equality is equality. Equality is not putting something above the other just because they've been squandered so much.
In my opinion, he tends to put women above the top just as a matter of course. And, you know, there are so many cases of small, petite little women pulverizing all of these big, dangerous entities that it sort of nullifies the purpose.
Yeah,
because the whole point of the small, petite woman pulverizing a big guy is a shock value.
Right. But
And he does it so often that it's just like, we don't care anymore.
Oh, look, it's happening again. I don't give a crap.
And the foot fetish.
Like friggin' River. I don't like River.
Well, River Tam is sort of just an attention sink.
I really hate those kind of characters.
You're expected to pay attention to her plight and care about it, and then she goes on a berserker rampage, and you wonder why she can't get over it. I mean, obviously there's a plethora of psychological reasons and whatnot, but when you prove a character to be so physically competent, it's expected that they become as emotionally competent.
Yeah.
Which they just usually aren't.
Nope. Poor River. She's so, she's useful, I guess, but she's also useless, in a way.
There's also the fact that the way she behaves implies an ego when she has to be cared for by her brother, so...
Oh, God. I don't know, I really don't think of myself as sexist, but I just don't like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's that you're sexist, but more that when the superiority of the female is pushed in your face without an adequate explanation...
Oh, I hate that.
It just irritates you.
It's like, I'm not masochistic.
That just seems to be your problem with Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yes, frig that bitch.
And Medica.
That bitch, too.
You hate both of them simply because their superiority isn't adequately justified.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Guts, if we hadn't seen just how he'd become the way he is...
He'd probably be annoying.
Would come off as god-moding.
Yeah. But since we see in 13 volumes his plight...
God-awful bloodshed.
His plight, his very sad, very cry-worthy plight.
He comes off as very sympathetic.
Yes. Good character. Freaking love Guts. He's awesome.
Yep. Whereas we see Haruhi and, well...
Her reasoning is shit.
And when in the second book you introduce a Deus Ex Machina that undoes the plot, even if there was no reason to introduce the Deus Ex Machina, it makes all of the struggles seem pointless.
That guy we were talking to said it was part of the plot of the Catch-22 of it.
Well, here's the thing. The idea that Yuki could take away Haruhi's powers, and does, he gave good reasons for her not doing it. He gave no good reason for her being able to do it in the first place. Let alone, basically, it was a plot twist that only raised more questions.
It's kind of sad, really. But we'll go into how much I dislike that horrible, horrible show later. Just not today.
Yep.
Anything else you'd like to add before we go to dinner?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Alright.
This is a very short, rant-worthy episode of Chaos Punch.
And this was Nobody 55.
This is Dr. Chaos. Toodaloo.